Starting off with the Stone Ages, boys. Right in the meat of it. Tightest Homo sapiens to ever exist. Where the actual fear of humans came about. Of, like, they fear each other and shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's
not
just
like, dude,
fear.
if you take a look at
every
these
other,
guys,
like...
We got to look up some stats of the Stone Age. Like, what happened during the Stone Age? What's some memorable things that happened? Oh my god.
So, this is what they were banging first off. This is what they had to deal with. Here, let's go.
Let's look this up.
Worst moments of the Stone Age. So, brutal intergroup violence. Yeah, dude, I watched a whole video on this. Dude, there were like a bunch of Homo sapiens that would look like each other, but they looked so similar where they would like drag away kids and shit. Like, dude, if you left your kid unattended for like 5 seconds, another Homo sapien would pull up, lure your kid away, and then on all fours grab them by the neck and run off. Shit was crazy.
What?
Dude, you could not leave. Dude, if you had a kid, bro, you better get lucky because they're eating that bitch on the way home.
Yeah, that's a good point. So, I looked up the best moments of the Stone Age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we have the control of fire. All right.
Oh, yeah, the sparks, you're right,
The first sparks, we have the first tools, simple hand axes, flakes from stone, were allowed early humans to butcher animals and process plants, boosting brain development. During the upper paleontologic duration of the Stone Age, cave paintings and Venus figurines and symbolic engravings show abstract thought and complex culture.
Oh, okay. So this is where we started to get, like, where we evolved from the monkeys.
Now, it's not anything remarkable, but it's the start of something.
Yeah. So it's like if the Crudes, where they were all butt ass naked and they would eat each other, basically. It's like the Crudes if they were not the Crudes. The Flintstones, bro. The Flintstones. That's what.
Yeah, bro.
Why does the tier list go from D to F to B?
Oh, dude, my fault.
I was just saying that.
No,
bro.
I
S,
changed.
and then like go.
No, I changed that for the thumbnail. I forgot to change that back.
For plot reasons.
I changed it. Yeah. So goat. We can only have one thing in goat. It's the only one.
Super Sigma.
That's like the greatest.
Goat is like where you can eat anything. Like, dude, you can have. It's like the era where you can like casually have sex. Like the best time period to have kids, get money, and just jerk off all day. Like that's the best. That's the end goal for goat.
But like, is it for everybody to eat food, jerk off, and like chill, or
it's like the majority. The majority. Like if your chances are like above 50% that you're gonna end up in that.
Yo, I'm finna go to bed soon.
Bro, no way you're going to bed already.
Stone Age then?
Dude,
honestly, I think for that,
Stone Age has to be like a D tier, bro. Low key.
I say it's a B tier.
Like a B.
B tier.
Because it's not anything crazy, but it's the start of something great.
Yeah, it's the start of something great.
In my opinion, the Stone Age fucking sucks. Dying to diseases and predators. Bro.
Yeah, bro, you literally had the fear of other humans stealing your babies and eating them.
Because it's literally just like it's the canvas. It's the canvas that got placed down for the rest of the art to be painted.
Like but bro, dude, imagine you have to wake up and you have to reciprocate with one of these bitches. You have to have sex with this thing.
Well, they didn't really care. They just wanted to fuck because they got horny.
That's fair. That's fair. They all look like that too. So they probably thought they were all hot.
And wasn't one of your like conditions?
Someone from 5,000 years later would think girls now are chopped.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Like technically in the Stone Age, that's when all the resources were the most ripe because that was when we were just.
I'll meet you at a C because their life gonna be pleasant. But
yeah, I would put it at a C.
I'm not gonna put it at a D. I'm not going to put it at a D.
All right. So next up, we have the Bronze Age. So this is when like
look up Bronze Age stats. We need Bronze Age stats.
Bronze Age worst moments. We'll start with the worst moments. Let's say the catastrophic late Bronze Age collapse, a widespread societal breakdown marked by violent destruction of major cities, the disappearance of writing systems, severed trade, famine, and mass depopulation.
Um,
It's tough, bro.
I
It's
think-
tough.
Invasion
I
by
think
sea
we-
peoples, famine and drought, earthquake storms.
Oh yeah, the sea people. They're like a mysterious like empire that like no one knows where they came from.
alleged.
Okay.
Bro, alleged.
climate change, natural disasters, internal
Climate change.
rebellions, invasions, and trade. So basically, the world war of like the right after the
Yeah, this
Stone
was
Age
like the
type shit.
World War.
Yeah,
like,
so basically, I looked up the best moments now, and so the
Dude,
first
I
one,
exist in my
the first
chat.
one
Just said
already,
triple S.
the first one already gets fucking the first best moment and list already gets fucking wiped out for from your worst reasoning. It says the first writing systems, cuneiform and hieroglyphs and were created.
Hieroglyphs,
So,
dumbass.
yeah, bro, dude, cuz yeah, bro, it's just that's just automatically fucking out. So that's just
Like,
one
that's just
con.
out the window
That's
gone,
just one
bro.
con. All right.
honestly, D tier, bro. D tier.
So the what's it called? The mastery of bronze was used to create weapons,
That's pretty
replacing
good.
stone. And there was trade, but that led to like killing, lots of killing,
Yeah.
and famine.
I mean,
Lots of
dude,
killing.
literally everything that you could probably name
Hey,
has been
hey.
completely wiped.
But the wheel was created.
Oh,
That's
thank
fair.
God the wheel
That's
was
fair.
created.
The wheel
Oh my
was
God.
created.
The wheel was created.
Low key, this
We're
is
gonna bump it to
probably.
C
I'm
tier?
gonna be honest. This is probably a D
Wait,
tier. I would low key put this in a D tier just because every single advancement they made except for one just got completely screwed.
Just
Completely
Yeah. I was
wiped
gonna say.
off
I
the
was
map.
gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say the exact same
It's
thing.
like, it
Everything they
doesn't
worked
even
to
matter.
accomplish got fucked.
Yeah, over like a couple hundred years, just nothing. They just went back to stage 0. Okay, next we got the Iron Age. Okay, all right.
All
Let's see how bad
I
this
think this is-
got.
Let's
I
look at
think
the
this is
stats.
This
like
one, I
the
don't think
same
this one
one
was
as
that bad.
Popper, bro.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Boring history for sleep. Brutal warfare with
warfare?
child soldiers. Ritualistic violence like headhunting and human sacrifice. Smoky homes, disease, and starvation risk. Severe
the
environmental
vampire hair
impact
on
from
you, bro.
deforestation. Holy shit. This low-key
Yeah,
might have to be a C tier already. Bro! Look at how they had these guys! Holy shit.
Bro, why was we doing the fucking most, dude? We still do.
We still do, bro. Oh my god, what could
honestly,
possibly
B
be the
tier.
best moment?
D tier, honestly.
Transformative innovations like the iron metallurgy. Okay.
Rise of
Mass
infantry.
production.
Matt,
That's pretty
okay.
good.
Rise of infantry. Coinage.
Best trade
Coins.
network.
Coins. That's at
Ooh,
least that
coins
has
go
to
to
at least be
gambling.
a B tier.
Coins
That's
lead to
gotta-
gambling.
Mm-hmm. New technologies. The
Dude, I
potter's
don't know,
wheel. Mmm.
Ooh, that's kind of good
That's
though.
huge.
Those
Honestly,
bro,
A tier,
dude.
bro.
I'm gonna be
Brother.
honest.
The birth
A
of
tier.
democracy, the first Olympic Games. This is at least a B tier. The spread
Yeah.
of the alphabet. This has to at least be B.
Honestly, bro, A tier. A tier.
This
A
nah,
tier.
I don't know
I'll
about
put A
A
tier.
tier, my brother. Did you
I'll
not
put
just hear
A
about the mass human sacrifice
Hold
Yeah,
on.
and
mass
child
wars.
That's
human
like a B
sacrifice.
tier.
Who
bro.
cares, bro?
It's like a B tier.
We have the
dog.
Olympics.
All right, what was life like in the Iron Age? The life in the Iron Age was hard and centered on agriculture. All people living in villages and often fortresses, relying on crops and livestock for survival. Daily tasks involved farming, building, and making tools and textiles, while communities face challenges like harsh weather, disease, and potential conflicts with other groups. Infant mortality was high, and a person
Okay.
could expect to live to about 40 or 45
Dude,
if
I
they
thought you were about to
survive
just say
childhood.
4.
No. If they survive childhood. If they survive childhood.
Dude, so
If they
basically
sur-
they're capping at a hot infant.
Yes.
If they can,
yes.
if they can make it to the crawling
Yeah.
stage, they're good.
Honestly, C
Jesus,
tier, bro.
Okay.
So
Bro,
religious
this is
ceremonies were led by druids who performed rituals and made
Rituals.
offerings to spirits.
Okay.
Okay. Offerings and sacrifices. People believed in spirits that would make offer and will make offerings like precious objects or even human sacrifices in sacred places like bogs, lakes, and rivers.
Bogs? Oh no.
Nah, bro.
Bro. Yeah, that's gotta be like a
the
B or a
highest
C, bro.
the highest you were expected to live at this age was 60.
That's the highest though. That's like if yes,
Yeah,
so
that's the
cult
very
shit,
highest.
absolutely. That's like a
I'd
C
put the
tier,
Stone
dog.
Age
That's
higher.
Illness, malnutrition, and physical demands
Rank
of a
the,
daily life
eras of the
contributed to
world.
low life expectancy.
Yeah, dog. We don't even need to hear any more of that, bro. Instant C
Yeah,
tier,
the
dude. If you
hanging
can't
era,
even,
Great
dude, if
Pirate
I come
era.
out of the womb and the first thing I have to worry about is making it past my first 6 months, bro, just sign me up for college and kill me. Straight up, sign me up to Harvard and give me a rope.
Dude,
Alright.
honestly, bro, dude,
This
they
is
fucking
terrible.
live short as hell,
Okay,
bro.
ancient
Fucking 40?
civilizations, bro. Egypt was awful, dude. If you died, bro, your shit was
Backwards
getting
Are we
put
talking
in,
specifically about Egypt
like Mesopotamia, Egypt,
and ancient
Dude.
Egypt? Ancient Egypt.
Indus Valley, China, like ancient Egypt, bro.
Ancient civilizations. Yeah, bro.
Okay, life in ancient Egypt revolved around the Nile River, with most people as farmers, working fertile lands, eating a diet of bread, vegetables, and beer, and living in mud brick homes with strong family ties, all while deeply influenced by religion, social class, and the afterlife, with entertainment like games, music, and festivals providing recreation.
I was gonna say, didn't a lot of pharaohs like try to convince the people that they were gods? Yeah. And it was like, yeah.
No, it was
wasn't
basically
too
for
bad.
them to. Dude, I know this because I know this
To
because
just control
dude,
them.
No, dude, I know this because I studied art history. Basically, it was so that they could have. They basically convinced the people that they were the avatars of the gods that they were representing and worshiping. So then, these guys were so fucking selfish. Genuinely, it was crazy. This is like worse than like Trump and Netanyahu Jewish greed. On God, like, dude, they basically had their entire civilization spend 60 years, 60 whole years to build a pyramid so that they can send them to the afterlife so he can get his dick sucked by someone that's not fucking Satan. Dude, it was that bad.
Honestly, bro, A tier.
It has to be, dude. If you're like,
A tier.
dude, if you're like dude, even if you're a civilian, low key, it wasn't that bad because you always had a job.
It really wasn't.
It was an easy to get job. You weren't treated like a slave, and you were paid. Only
Well, you were
problem
still
is
treated like a
you
slave,
live
it's
you
just
live in
you
a
would have
desert, and there's a good chance you're probably gonna get sacrificed.
Yeah, the life
And
expectancy.
And
I
dude,
don't
if
think
you're
it was
not, if you don't have a goat like willing, like most of the like every other day, dude, you're probably cooked. Like
Bro,
you're
imagine
probably
being like a
if you're
fucking
farmer, bro,
Mayan.
and you're just chilling.
I mean,
Like
What?
that's like if you're just a farmer in that time, like that's
yeah, dude,
chill.
you're chilling. You're chilling
If
if
you
you're
were
a
a farmer,
farmer.
you were
Yo,
like.
here's
sitting
the
on
thing though.
trees with
Here's the
money.
thing y'all gotta account for. Y'all gotta account for geography, right? So like, what was life like in these eras, but in different parts of the world, what was it like? You know?
But
Yeah,
like
that's
even
true.
in like
That's
China,
true.
ancient China wasn't too
Ancient
bad.
China didn't seem that.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
crazy
Wait, hold
This
on,
is
hold
when
on,
Genghis
hold on.
Khan was going around.
Yeah,
Don't y'all-
I
Oh,
forgot.
shit.
There's a whole like.
No,
there's a whole
ancient
wealth
China
of
was
that.
fucking horror, dude. If Genghis Khan was going around, he would talk to niggas with the Black Plague and like doing. This was when biological warfare was first founded.
I forgot
Bro,
about that.
the Nanjing massacre. What the fuck is this?
Bro, the Nanjing
Bro,
massacre happened in-
no. Do you know another name for this? It's called the
The rape
Nanjing
of
rape.
Nanking.
Yes,
Bro,
bro.
what the fuck?
Dude, that happened in World War One.
Bro, what
This happened in
happened?
World War One.
They literally, bro, it was bad. They were literally killing like so.
Oh,
many
this is
civilians. It was Japan.
1937.
It was Japan, bro.
That's
It's
way
all
too far
Japan.
in. That's way too far in.
Yeah, it's
Japan
too far. This is
Killed.
alright.
Japan literally believed that Chinese people were subhumans, so they would go into towns and just literally kill everyone, like anyone. Like it was bad, bro. And then Japan got nuked twice, and then they started making anime. So
Dude, we're not there yet. We're not. Oh,
And then
oh,
we-
here we go. The Battle of Changping. They defeated Zhao, burying hundreds of thousands.
Zhao.
Hundreds of
Val,
thousands.
bro, this is Mulan, bro. Mulan lore.
A massive civil war with staggering death tolls of 20 to
No,
30
that's
million.
too far. That's too far into the future, brother.
Oh, that is a little too far, yeah.
That's-
We're
that's
just
way
focusing
too
on
far
this.
into
We're
the
just
future.
focusing on this. I was gonna say, dude, there weren't even 30 million people alive in the 18 in the 260 BCs, bro.
Honestly, what was America doing in the two? In the, like, the two
America didn't exist,
there's
you
literally like
dumbass.
zero. There's
No, they
literally
were
zero
running around clicking,
documentation
right?
on
They were
American
all, it was just
history,
Native
right?
Americans, dude.
Yeah, they were all like clicking around.
Well, here's the thing. There's a
Bro.
theory that the Vikings. There's a theory that Vikings once came to North America at some point and like.
Oh,
fucking
dude, High
pillaged.
Exist just came up with a
Yeah,
good point.
they probably
Ancient
did.
talk. Let me look up ancient India worst moments.
Yeah, right.
Worst
Because there's
moment.
also India. That was,
Devastating famines.
if you think about it, we all just came from like clicking.
Included the
Like-
mysterious collapse
We
of
all
the
just
Indus
came from
Valley
fucking like just
civilization.
making moaning
Like,
monkey
just-
noises.
Holy shit!
Y'all just came from.
Yeah, bro. This is like a B
Colleen
tier.
War?
bro.
Yeah, that's B tier.
This is
I'll
like a
take B
B
tier.
tier, dog.
It's definitely better than the
Alright.
Iron and
Is
Stone.
Is that
definitely better
ancient?
than-
Is that like Greece? Is that Greece?
This
in
is
that?
okay.
Bro,
This
Greece
is
was
Greece
lit.
and
Bro,
Rome.
Greece was lit.
So this
Greece and Rome
is
was.
classical
Greece was
antiquity.
lit.
So
I
this
would
is
argue
800
Greece was
BCE
more
to
lit than Rome.
476 CE.
Honestly, Greece
Bro.
was lit, bro.
Honestly,
Imagine
All
going
them
to the
niggas in Greece.
Colosseum.
Oh, the Greece was all right, bro. But
Rome was.
all them niggas is
rough.
Diddy. I'm not
Oh, I
gonna
can't pull that
lie.
up.
Hey, Blake, what were you pulling up there?
I was pulling up an anime pirate website. Bro, I was not getting my shit taken down again for that. Ooh.
Again?
Wait,
Again?
can your YouTube video hear all
I mean, no,
Bro,
I'd be
imagine
down.
being like with your homies in ancient Rome, and y'all just y'all get some tickets to go to the Colosseum,
What?
bro. That sounds fun as hell.
Dude,
No,
yeah, but then
that's-
imagine you go to the Coliseum and you accidentally spit
Yeah.
on some random girl because she's like really disgusting
I'm gonna
looking.
try and see.
And then
if
she's like
um,
apparently the
looks
YN
so
of the king. And then you're just gonna get brutally butt raped for the next like 10 years of your life.
I don't think that's how that worked. I
No,
think,
that is exactly how it worked, bro. Do you know Griffith from Berserk, dude? It's literally how that worked.
well, I know
honestly,
that they
bro,
used to
these-
put prisoners in the Colosseum and make them fight.
Yeah, dude, he'd probably put you in there, but he'd cut off all your limbs and just leave you with your mouth and a sword
Bro,
just to
what?
fight a tiger or some shit.
Me specifically.
Yeah, you specifically.
Yeah.
You specifically.
Okay.
Well, dude, I mean, you also gotta remember, dude, if you pissed off like Zeus or something like that, dude, he's gonna turn into
just like explode.
dude, he's gonna like put you down in hell with Hades while he turns into a duck and has sex with your wife, bro.
Yeah,
That's literally the shit that he does, bro.
That
like
is-
you
yeah,
can't do anything
that's
about
biblically
it.
accurate.
You're just
That is
cooked.
biblically
Yeah,
accurate.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Zeus was on some fuck shit, bro.
Dude,
He'll
Zeus
like
has so
like,
many
turn into a
crimes,
cow.
bro.
he'll like turn into a cow and you're so smart, Blake. He'll like turn into a
Shut
cow,
the fuck up!
right?
You didn't see that. You didn't see that,
Bro, he'll turn
We all
into a
saw
cow, and then like he'll try and sleep with your wife.
bro.
and then
His
if your
name is
wife, like,
Evil
says
Doer.
no, if your wife just says like no, bro, then he'll like
Penis
eternally cast like a
Whole-
curse on her.
Yeah,
That
he'll
she'll
just-
never.
Whole bloodline
he'll make
When
her-
she goes outside, her skin boils under the sun.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna like all of her bloodstream is gonna
Bro, where are
slowly.
you getting this from? When did
Dude-
what? I did not know this.
Dude, Zeus would make it. Dude,
Zeus
Zeus
was
would.
canonically a
Bro, how do you-
dickhead.
Dude, Zeus was like the most like cuck ass dude imaginable.
Yeah,
If he
he-
didn't
he
get what he
sucked,
wanted,
like,
he would straight murder you.
lot.
He would ruin your life.
Yeah, bro, dude, Zeus, he'd murder everyone in your life if you didn't get what he wanted, and if he did get what he wanted, which is usually just having sex with a random human, dude,
Or a random object.
his wife, who was in Olympus with him, would then cast a curse upon whatever girl he forced himself
Or
upon.
object.
Yeah, and then, dude, he would also, dude. The first femboys were in Greece, dude. You're so right. That's like an underrated take.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, dude. High Exist might be
they
on
were,
something.
they were really
Dude, there
the first
were-
really
dude,
parties
femboys
around.
In
Greece
Greece,
low-key
they were
had
like
that.
jerking each other off constantly.
And dude,
Dude,
you
I'm pretty
fu-
sure
you
in
gotta
ancient
imagine,
Greece, if
dude,
someone
dude,
died,
have
they
you
would
seen
drink
how
their
hot the
feces to,
Greece
like,
men
get
were,
their
bro?
power.
Yo, what are you talking about, bro? Hot
Whoa,
Grease
whoa.
men. Yo,
Yeah, you see what I'm
Blake,
saying, bro?
I don't want to be a part of this.
No, bro, I
That-
don't see
that's-
what you're
no.
saying.
You
That's
see what
a
I'm saying, dude? They had
No.
that. Dude, they knew what they were talking
50
about.
Cent's about to make a documentary about you next, Blake.
Hey, they developed
Blake
wrestling though.
Wild.
The Greeks were
Dude,
really
they developed wrestling, the Colosseum.
I'm pretty sure they
oil-
did.
Naked
the
oil
sport.
men fighting.
Okay,
Assassin's Creed.
not that.
Assassin's
bro.
Creed
No,
Odyssey.
yeah, but no, the Greeks were canonically very, very gay.
Yeah, they were very, very gay.
But they were pretty strong too.
Well, yeah, because they would literally.
But they were they were pretty strong, huh, Antonio?
Yeah, they were
Huh,
pretty
they were
strong
gamely
because
strong,
they threw their
Antonio?
kids into a pile of fire burning ants while a wolf would eat out their entire face, and they were expected to get home with dinner that night.
Yeah,
so
bro,
smart,
cuz,
yeah, like
yeah,
there's no
yeah,
chance.
they fucking, they were all fucking jacked and shit. They were probably all doing Hercules 13 labors in IRL.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's literally
Forgot
what
in
about
IRL.
Bro, they're doing all 13 labors just to get some
at the
puss.
same time, bro.
And dude, even
Not
Nah,
even
bro,
puss.
just to get some puss.
yeah,
Just to
bussy,
get
bro.
some
It was
bus,
all
bro.
about bussy. It wasn't even about it wasn't even about vaginal input, bro. It was all about that anal insertion.
It was just input. It
Always
was just
anal.
input. If as long as he got input,
Yeah,
bro.
this is crazy. But yeah,
Is this a bot? Did a bot just join my chat, bro? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, y'all know that one Sir Mix-a-Lot song where it's like most men are dogs and most dogs are nasty? That's basically what ancient Greece was.
Yeah, dude, I'm putting it in like a C tier. Well, dude, I don't know.
No, bro, that's B tier. That's B tier.
It's probably like
at
a B
least.
tier, yeah.
That's B tier.
Dude, the only thing you have to look out for is
Is
like pissing
Troy.
off a god.
That's pretty much it.
Dude, if you piss off a god,
Like making a god mad and like Troy.
yeah, dude, if you piss
like,
off a god,
civilization.
you're pretty much cooked. Like, dude, if
even then-
if Zeus comes up to you and your wife, he's like, I want to bang your wife. At that point, dude, you're just gonna have to sit there and watch.
You just gotta watch it.
Because
you just gotta
you're-
be
Yeah,
focused.
and then
There's-
even when Zeus does bang your wife in front of you, bro, your wife is still gonna be like eternally cursed because
Yeah,
of it.
and then he's gonna curse you if you don't watch good enough. Like,
Yeah.
if you blink too many times, he's gonna remove your eyelids, and you're gonna have to like get new eyes or some shit.
Now you have to like
You're gonna have to
see
make
the
like
rest of it.
wooden eyeball closers or some shit like that.
Honestly, bro, I'd put it in the A tier.
Okay, cuck.
Really?
What, nigga?
Okay, cuck, bro.
Like, hang on. Just listen.
Bro.
Your main like dangers would be an enemy empire and the gods that would ascend down from above. What are the odds?
You
that a
believe,
god is
bro?
going-
You literally
Bro,
believe
this
in a
happened,
god
like-
who likes to
Bro,
cuck
you're
his
right.
own
You're right.
creation.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
dude, you also
Whenever
have to,
he wants.
and dude,
And
this,
whenever he
dude,
pleases.
we're talking
Yeah.
about one of like 100.
100,000 gods. Yeah, because
1,000 gods.
they
in a,
they had a
in
god
a
for like my
pantheon,
left
bro. Like, what are you
toenail.
talking about? Okay.
I don't know. I think that this out of all the civilizations, Greece is not the worst one.
No, it's
Like,
not.
it's
I don't think it's
definitely
It's not
competitive.
Homo
dude, I'm about to
sapien.
fall asleep, bro.
All right. All right. Next one. We have, where were we at? Okay, the Middle Ages. Oh, bro.
Those are the worst. The worst.
immediate.
The Middle Age?
Don't even look at
Immediate.
Oh wait, is
This
this,
is
is
like an
this like
immediate C tier,
is
bro.
this like Renaissance? and
Dude, this
shit?
is the
Bro,
Black
the Black
Death.
Death.
The
The
Black
Great
Death.
Famines, bro. They would torture each other.
Dude, this is we haven't even gotten to
Dude,
the
a
Renaissance.
third
yet,
of
bro.
Europe. Keep in mind, a third of Europe died during this.
Yeah, dude, this is the Black
whole
Death on
third.
top of a Great Famine, on top of multiple brutal wars. While you're
Imagine the aura if you were to survive that shit, bro.
yeah, but then
Okay,
dude,
but
the only
no.
aura you're gonna have is like the 70% taxes you're gonna have to pay afterwards.
That is also very true.
Yes, bro. And then the Catholic Church was making people pay to get into heaven and some bullshit like that. You remember
Yeah,
that?
and dude,
Yeah, bro,
they
dude,
would
they can still do
they
that.
would fake bless and cure you of the Black Death, and then they would just spit on you and give it to you.
And the bird masks
Dude,
would
the
come in.
life expectancy was 30
Yeah, the plague
years.
doctors. You
with
know why they had
huge-
those bird masks? Because they would put
Yeah, they
flowers in the
bleed.
beak.
No, bro,
Yo,
it was
but-
spices. It
Yo,
was
the life
spices.
expectancy went down.
yeah,
But it was
bro.
spices.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, it went down.
Bro, this is the lowest of the low, bro. If you lived in
That
this
is
period,
lowest
you
of the
probably
low.
were gonna die.
It wouldn't be too
Yeah,
bad.
dude, that's horrible, bro.
Would not be too bad.
How many people? 200
third of it-
million.
Never mind, bro. Never mind.
200
Yeah, dude, put it in D tier.
That
Put it
is
in D
awful,
tier.
bro. That's
No
all the
one
way to
will
the
want
bottom.
to live during that time,
It's
bro.
all the way to the bottom.
I'm
bro.
sure everyone who lived during that time wanted to kill themselves, but they
Yeah.
couldn't have. They didn't even have the strength to because of the fucking plague.
Dude, they
Well,
probably,
they also couldn't because they thought they were gonna go to hell.
well, dude, that
They're going to hell either way.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah,
they
I
were probably
guess.
too poor to afford a knife or rope to even do it, bro. They probably didn't have the strength to get to the top of a building, let alone a building being even tall enough to kill themselves off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have the Byzantine Empire. So this is like
The Byzantine?
Shut the fuck up.
What is the Byzantine Empire?
I heard of
Empire,
it before.
dumbass.
It's like a lot of like religious stuff. It's like this one, the Byzantine Empire is more so like less like death and conflict and more so just the death of art, because they started making art specifically about religion, and if you changed it, like you were fucking sanctified from whatever church you live.
Oh
You
yeah,
were
you're like a
like
heretic.
cast.
You were
They
like a
fucking
huge
shut you
heretic. This
I
is like
say
the
this is
heretic
like-
area.
I
one's
say
not
this
that
is
bad,
like the
though.
first makings of conspiracy theories against people. So I'm gonna say like
absolutely.
kind of like C tier, bro.
It's like
A
a C
tier, I love
tier.
conspiracy
It was
theories.
also just a really boring era to live in. You couldn't buy prostitutes. There were no strip clubs. There was no YouTube. There was no Coliseum.
There was no YouTube.
There was nothing.
There was no
cool,
YouTube
bro.
in any of these
Oh,
eras,
darn,
bro.
bro.
Nah, but dude, at least you could probably live to like 30 to like fucking 40 in the other ones. What's the life expectancy?
Let me see. It's probably gonna be like 15.
Over 1,000 years. Yeah, sure.
Holy shit, top 10. Is this
They're
goat?
talking about the Empire, bro.
Okay, bro.
It went down. It went down.
still at 30.
It went down.
Childhood survival is 20.
Yeah, I see why they turned everything to change to God. Bitch, they needed something to turn to during those hard times. Man, they was growing up. They was growing up to watch everyone die
Roman
by
Empire
30
was
and
like
35. Bitch, what the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
I'm pretty sure everyone who lived to like 50 or 60 or 70, bro, they were hailed as saints. They were probably
Yeah.
hailed
Dude, they were
as
probably the
saints.
top tier people in the church that just got fed
Just freaking
food all day.
witchcraft,
And that's
That
bro.
boy,
it, bro.
like slop, bro.
Yeah, he just got slapped.
You got past 25 and
All right.
So,
All right, I put it in a top of C tier is where we're going. I think
Yo,
it's better than
Charles,
Hope.
bro, dude. I talked with my mom earlier. I got all the ingredients and shit to make a coquito for
Yeah,
when
bro, you were saying
everyone slides.
bro.
Hell yeah.
When is that? Or what is that?
it's
It's like-
rum
it's
mixed.
like-
It's like a rum eggnog.
Yeah, it's like it's like Puerto Rican eggnog, but it has
With
alcohol
rum.
in it.
Okay,
sounds
okay. Damn.
It's like amazing.
Yeah, bro, I can't wait to show up and not drink that shit because I still gotta drive home.
Bro,
Yo,
why don't your
alright,
parents just let you
I'm
sleep
not gonna
over, bro?
lie.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm about to go to bed. I am quite tired.
All right, bro.
Yo, y'all have a good one. All right.
All right,
we'll
good
finish
night, man.
this
Good
Good
in your
night,
sleep,
Antonio.
okay?
Night, night.
Good night, good night. All right, back to it. Renaissance. This one's not
Josiah,
bad.
we need
The
you to fill in.
Renaissance-
The
Antonio's
Renaissance,
thought,
Yeah,
the
so Josiah,
Renaissance
dude,
wasn't.
The Renaissance
It
wasn't
wasn't
that bad.
bad. It wasn't
It
bad.
wasn't too bad.
Dude, the worst moment of the Renaissance was when people started to not like when new art started coming out.
Yeah.
That was genuinely like the worst, the most hardest thing they had to worry about, bro. Renaissance darkest. Oh,
Yeah.
I know who this dude is right there. Ooh, warfare, disease, political and religious corruption.
The plague is still rolling
Plague is
around.
still there. Yup. Internal religious. The Saint Bartholomew's Day massacre. Who are the worst habits? Here, let's see. What does Cora have to say? Bro, what is this?
Oh, yes, fair maiden. Please show me them
This-
ankles.
The scrumptious Palace does not have baths, so there were no toothbrushes, perfumes, deodorants, let alone toilet paper. What? Human excrement was thrown from the windows of the palace?
Yeah, do you not remember when people used
Bro.
to just, like, throw their poop onto the side of the road because they thought that, like, the rain was going to wash it away?
Dog. That doesn't seem that bad, though. Low-key,
No,
if that
bro,
was like the
that
worst
was,
thing,
like, the most disease-ridden time,
Well, dude, there was-
simply because
it was
everybody
mostly
was
good besides
lazy
the
and
90% of it
selfish.
was bad. Yeah. The Renaissance was bad. Yeah, the witch hunts, the European witch trials. Oh, dude, I
Oh
completely
my
forgot
god,
about
bro.
that. Dude, this
Oh,
is like
dude,
one
not-
of the this is one of the worst things to ever happen, bro. 40 to 100,000 people. Dude, if you were born a woman in this era, dude, you might as well have just
You
crawled
just
right
died.
back into the
You just
womb.
explode.
You did a whole project on this high exist? Yeah, bro, dude, I need you to give me a step-by-step instruction on this shit.
Simultaneous human combustion.
These trials were full. Yeah, dude. Dude, religion was really corrupt during this piece, bro. That's what it seemed
Yeah.
like, dude.
Hang on, but it's too far into the future, bro. Step by step. Step by step, please.
What step?
Where
by
would this
step?
fall into? Where that was like in the 1500s? Where
Yeah,
does that fall
15
in between?
Like 1600s.
Where does that fall in between? The early modern era?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Age of
Yeah. I mean, I would put it. The Renaissance wasn't really all that bad though, low key.
It was pretty bad.
Like the Black Death was
It was
still there, but it wasn't its prime. I put it like A tier.
A tier,
no,
brother?
witch trials.
No, I put it high B tier. High B
I
tier.
put like here. I think Egyptian was still the most.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I think Greece was the best, really, other than like
No,
Egyptian. But
Bro, you had to worry about the gods and shit. I would say
Yeah,
mid C just because there were a
right.
lot of pedophiles. Oh,
Yeah, you're
a lot
right.
of philosophies. Oh, maybe lower
Yeah,
mid B. I'm putting it in mid B. Mid B seems like the best low key.
However, as of right now, I think the only one that could even get GOAT status is the Egyptian time. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
I
would just
think
be like
I would put. I'm gonna put Egyptian up to A tier. Egyptian actually doesn't seem that bad.
because as long as you were a farmer, you were good.
Dude, as
and
long
you,
as
like,
you were
paid your
anything
dues.
but an enemy
What?
to like whatever the civilizations were, it wasn't that terrible. Genuinely.
You'll see. You'll see. Just read the manga, Colin. Read the manga.
All right.
For the love of Christ.
Is there any want to input on this or nah?
I don't even know where bro's at.
Nah, I'm good. Hold on.
Bro's gooning.
He's gooning right now.
All right. Next up, we got the Which one do I have next? Age of Exploration.
What
yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
Dude, this was the when like the native when we finally found America, bro. This is when like
Well, when Christopher Columbus
Christopher
banged a freaking
Columbus was
manatee,
doing
bro.
his shit. Yeah,
Bro, running around.
dude.
Bro.
Bro, look, we got Thanksgiving though, so this has to be at least like an S
It's not
tier.
bad.
This is like okay. It depends on how far we're going with this, but for the most part, this is probably
No, you know
also
where
like an,
you know where it actually stands. How left or right sided you are in politics.
no, it doesn't even matter, brother. Dude, this is also including the entire Native American like history type
Exactly
shit
why
too.
it kind of lands
So,
politics wise.
How is it politics wise, bro? The Trail of Tears. You have
Oh, you're talking about that far into it. Okay. Yeah, no.
yeah.
But I was mainly talking about like the whole slavery and rape thing.
Okay, yeah, that was a big thing actually.
That
Yeah,
was-
the
that was-
the Atlantic
that was
slave
actually
trade.
a very
Okay,
big
I'm
thing.
gonna, dude. I kind of seem like a horrible person for saying that
That's-
shit is A tier.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
you side
bro,
with you
for
slide
real.
with
We
slavery
might have to
and
put that
rape.
in D tier.
Come
bro.
on,
we
Blake.
might have to put that like D tier.
Double down on it. Nah, you're too far in now.
Fuck you. No. Dude. Well, dude, I mean, you also gotta remember, this is the time of when we had disease spreading because of our dirty asses from Europe, right?
The
You had
Trails of Tears
the
was
trail
terrible.
of the Trail of Tears, the mass killing of Indians and wildlife, the destruction
Yeah.
of wildlife, the mass expansions, the Atlantic slave trade,
Oh,
the Civil
brother, I
War,
don't-
the Revolution.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, bro. These are pretty. That's a pretty D tier time.
Yeah, dude, this is
If
like
you're
I
not
think
if you're
it's
not white, everyone else but white people, it's like D tier, bro.
Yeah.
You needed
If
to be
you're
like,
like a minority,
Dude,
or
middle-aged
top,
if you were
man.
white, this was like a goat tier. This was goat. There
But
was
it-
so
you-
much money to be made, but it's like D tier for like literally any other human being.
You need to be like a white middle-aged
Dude,
man,
humans are so
like,
bad.
kooky.
Brother, you should look, dude. Just wait till we get to aliens.
Yeah,
wait.
dude.
Just wait,
Yeah,
dude. I
it's
bet there's
real
alien,
fucking-
dude. I bet there were alien species that have been so terrible that they literally committed genocide on everything except for a single group of like cultist aliens that then started cloning themselves instead of having sex with themselves, so that it was only people that they would
Nice,
agree with themselves for, and then they just made their entire re-civilization again just by themselves. Still somehow had a political dispute and just killed all of them until it was just one dude left who cloned himself, and that's an entire alien race. I'm telling you. Right now.
I got lost in what he was saying, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Dude, the All Tomorrows book, yeah. That is, I know a lot about that, especially the coup. The coup's the most popular. I'll talk about that later, though. I'll talk about that later. It's basically what I just said, yeah. Okay, so next up we have the, what did I have? Oh, yeah, the Industrial Revolution.
We're at the 8, yeah.
The Industrial
Dude, I
Revolution.
hate the
This
Industrial Revolution.
was like the child labor.
I say it's
It's like a B.
it's an A tier.
A?
hard A tier, B tier definitely.
I have
but
to-
very hard A tier.
Hard A tier. Well, I mean, dude,
Simply
we
because-
did get a lot of stuff done.
We
got a lot of
we
stuff
got it,
done,
we,
but
bro. We
what-
were that's the most productive humans have been in like centuries, bro.
But also, at what cost though? Like child labor laws. Was
Yeah,
It's
dude, a couple
obviously
kids-
going to cost
Dude, a couple
something, bro.
kids, a couple kids died.
Prostitution.
Dude, for
Yeah.
every
we got-
advancement, dude, what do we learn? For every advance these that humans have had, there's also a fucking downside, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but dude,
Oh,
look at all the shit
Jack
that we
the
got.
Ripper was
Dude,
running
for
around
killing, dude,
this
for killing a
time.
couple 100,000 to a couple million kids, we got the cotton gin, the telegraph, the steam engine, the spinning jenny, the iron, the rail transport, typewriter, agriculture, Bessemer process, canals, earliest locomotives, electrification, machine tools, icebox, gas lighting, the photograph, the sewing machine, spinning and weaving, and steel. Like, dude, are we for real? That is, yeah, you're right. Them kids deserved it, bro. For what we ended up getting, absolutely.
The law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah, the slavery was still there, huh?
Yeah, slavery is pretty bad.
Ooh. Yeah, photos though, dude. Go. He
Oh,
said
thank
go
God.
tier. Go tier. All right, at least S then.
Thank God.
Thank God
Thank
photos
God.
is
Yeah, photos were there.
Oh, and the icebox,
slavery,
dude. The icebox,
who cares?
dude. The icebox
Yeah,
is why we
dude.
have
Honestly,
modern day
bro,
fridges.
almost every period we sacrifice a few kids, bro.
Yeah, I'll put it in
And
S.
slaves.
Let's be real.
I mean, dude, it really heavily outweighs the pros and the cons. All right, this is a doozy one. The
World War II.
World War I and II.
into.
Yeah.
I feel like this is an easy like C to D, bro. It's because
C to
like,
D.
bro, everyone at this point in time, everyone just got the capability to just fucking kill each other at like a mass scale.
Dude, this
Hang
So
on,
they
hang
just
on.
started doing it.
World
Dude,
War
they just started
I
fucking
was
doing it, bro.
decent.
Dude, it
It's
was
just
World
II.
War One and World War II where we had the highest World War II more than anything, where we gained World War II in the Cold War, where we had the biggest chance of just completely wiping ourselves off the planet.
Hang on, let me just check out what World
Yo,
War
what's
I
good,
is.
Joel?
Double down on that statement.
Yeah, dude, like we almost had like an event that literally just caused the entire world to go into nuclear pandemonium.
Dude, there
Yeah,
was
let me-
there was a literal 50-50 shot that the nuclear bomb that Oppenheim dropped would chain reaction, explode the entire atmosphere, and kill us all.
But did it though?
You know
like,
about trenches and
did it?
gassing? Yeah, I know. Dude, the amount of World War II has been shoved down my throat harder than a BLT from Subway, dog.
honestly, yeah, World War I was early.
Dude, it's
We're
like
doing
this
we're
is
doing
like
a tier list on
I'm telling you,
all
bro.
of human history, like the best periods to live in and the worst.
This is like a C or D tier, bro.
Bro, this is a
Oh yeah, I
D tier.
forgot. World War One started because what's his name killed somebody in Austria-Hungary, and it all hell just broke loose.
Yeah, it was like one person died, and it
It was
led
a
to
whole
every
snowball effect.
And
I
somehow,
forgot about
yeah, it's because of all the fucking treaties that we have, because
Yeah.
of like OSHA and shit like that,
all hell broke
or
loose.
something like that. That's like this is like
Yeah, is the Hungarian, not the Hungary, the Austria-Hungary prince got shot
excuse me.
by somebody, and then it just snowballed.
Wasn't it Francis Ferdinand or some shit
It
like
was
that?
Franz
Yeah, it was
Ferdinand.
Francis-
That's who died.
that shot Australia?
You had a debate on this. Anyway,
Dude.
back to it.
Yeah.
We have the Cold War. The Cold War,
The Cold War was fucking dog shit, bro.
Yeah, dude,
you
low-key.
literally have to
It-
live your life with the fear of like fucking like literally,
Dude, you
the
were
whole world
literally
ending.
every
The whole
day.
world ending.
Dude, you were. Not only did we have some of the worst presidents during the Cold War, JFK, the trickle down economics by Ronald Reagan, Reaganomics, the reason that everything is so expensive as it is, dude. This is like literally like the worst.
Not
By
only
far.
that, bro. Cold War had the White Death running around, bro.
Yes, dude.
That
And
that guy
and dude,
running
and
around
bro,
cold sight
if
sniping.
your neighbor
Oh
was a
my god.
Republican and you were a Democrat, and if they said that you were a Russian spy, your ass
Nah.
was cooked and
Yep.
dead.
And then
You were
you're sending
dead.
your kids to school just for them to practice fucking hiding from nukes for 2 hours and not
Yeah.
learn shit.
While also trying their best to find out a Soviet. Find the communist. If he's wearing red, that means you need to paint him black.
Spot the red. Say
Yeah,
no
bro.
to red.
The Cold War wasn't even that bad. Dude, the Cold War wasn't...
That's crazy.
The Cold War was... Okay, I wouldn't put it worst, because it actually didn't have that many deaths in general. I'd put it like a...
It didn't.
No, it's
just
not bad because of the
weird.
deaths. It's just bad in the aspect of living.
Yeah,
And
it's the
because
fear.
you're fearing for your life in nuclear warfare every day. Like you're doing nuclear drills every day. Literally, there's submarines on your coast. You're not allowed to go swimming without thinking they're about to nuke the fucking shore
Yeah.
and nuke everyone you know and love. Nuclear shelters were built up all around America just because of this war.
Yeah, dude, the Cold War was basically the start to the Fallout games. Like, dude, it's like if the mega corporations actually went through with that shit.
Honestly, bro, it was a bad time for the Russians. Everybody else, not so much.
Yeah,
Russians,
because dude, if the Russians did actually choose to push that button, bro, they were gonna die with everyone else.
They were gonna die with everybody
Them
else.
nukes were not gonna reach us before our nukes would reach them.
Yeah,
Or before we
they
at
were
least set
kinda-
them off. Like, they're just gonna die no matter what. But
Plus,
this...
again, White Death running around only sniping Russian, like, on the front lines. Like, yeah, I think it was bad for Russians, not so much us.
And also the death of JFK. That was a huge blunder. That was sucked. Ever since Reagan and JFK, well, Reagan screwed everything, but JFK was actually doing good. JFK was probably one of the best presidents we've ever had. Presidents that we've ever had, not presidents.
Poor timing for him to be a president, though.
Well, yeah,
Like,
because it painted
now-
a really hard target on his back, but it also was one of the best times for him to be president because it allowed JFK to do the most good. But the problem was that the CIA was put in place and they just killed him. The FBI and CIA just killed him. The conspiracy theory or not, they killed him, bro. They did.
We need to do a stream with just conspiracy theories, bro.
Bro, that's the next. That might be the next stream when things get dry.
Yo. Hey, man.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Next
down.
up, we got the space race. Just the space race in general. This is like GOAT tier for me. In my opinion, there weren't really any like major wars that were happening. Like obviously they were. We live in the on Earth. Obviously there's gonna be constant wars, but dude, the space race was just chilling vibes, bro. We were going to space. We were competing with Russia to better ourselves. The only real bad thing that was happening at the time was the fact that women were being heavily discriminated. But also around that same time, women started getting heavy rights again, and then they were chilling. So like, it low-key is one of, if not the best time in human history to be alive. It was the 70s all the ways to like the 2000s, bro. Like, we were just chilling for the most part.
Hold on, bro, you gotta go to bed. It's 12 o'clock.
Besides also, you know, like the Vietnam.
I told you I was gonna do it.
War.
Go to bed. Yes, go.
But, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I don't know. What were the terms, real quick?
Where are we at right now?
We're at the space race. We're at the space race. I've put it in GOAT tier.
Space race was Cold War though.
Yeah, kind of.
However, also,
AV.
What were the stimulations again? Best
Is the
time
AV
to be
update
alive,
tomorrow?
chances of survival, and just all around like peace.
23.
Oh my god, it is tomorrow. Holy shit. I didn't even know that.
Right. That's what were the stipulations again, Blake?
What do you mean
Like
stipulations?
for goat like
For
time
goat's
to be
sake,
alive.
It's
was
basically the time period where. Okay.
where everyone was at the most peace.
It's basically when the most peace was happening, the least amount of deaths, the longest lifespan at the time for the technology that they had to live that long, as well as just the overall technological advances. Dude, we literally went from fighting each other with nukes to going to space on the moon and beyond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But honestly, it was still kind of, wasn't that still Cold War era though? 70?
It was, but it was nearing the end of it. It was near the end of the Cold War for the most part.
I guess.
And also, like, most of the space race
Honestly,
took
the
place, like-
space, the end of the space race was the end.
yeah. But it was also, like,
Yeah.
one of the most peak times. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, it did end like everyone's like thoughts of like their house and everything and everyone they love was going up. So I mean, it's kind of that was very valid.
mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, I think everything was, like, pretty affordable at the time. Getting jobs wasn't hard. I think it was pretty peak, in my opinion. It was a
Yeah,
peak time
overall.
to be alive. Low-key.
I put that in good status for now.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, well, for now, like, you're saying that the next one's better replace it.
Yeah, bro, the next one's so much better.
We have the modern day.
Never
And
mind.
if you want
We don't get a lot done.
if you
we don't
want
get a
my
lot done.
opinion, I think modern day is like a low B tier to high C tier. I think that's the best.
Depends. Heavily depends where you're living, bro. Heavily.
It heavily depends on how much money you have. But if you're the average
Yeah.
person, this is going off base being the average person born during that time period, right? The average person born in today's world is going to suffer, and it's only going to get worse. If you want me to be real. Like, sure, like, oh, right now it doesn't seem that bad. You know, we're chilling at home playing Netflix. But at the same time, dude, at any moment, we could all be completely wiped off the planet. Constantly at risk of that. Every nation is at least having some giant war going on, whether it's internally or externally, like Russia and Ukraine. If you're in Ukraine, God bless you, man. Jesus.
God bless.
And America is falling apart. One of the biggest nations on the entire planet, most well-known, is getting completely wiped off the map for the most part.
By its own fucking people. By its own leaders.
People. By its own people and internal government. And then you go to Canada, things are too expensive. You go down to Mexico, it's really warm, yellow, and you have the cartel that'll probably rip your head off if you try to get anything that's not Los Pollos Hermanos. There's anything going on in Africa is, for the most part, probably a war, especially with all the books being written about them and child soldiers currently. And then you also just have
There's not a lot of
Australia, that is literally just the modern day Pangea, except smaller. You know what I mean?
There's not good in the world right now.
Honest to God, there is nothing left. There's really not much going
go to
forward
bed.
in today's world, bro. And be real.
Go to bed. I'll handle it.
But yeah, I feel like I think this is a pretty good tier list, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, we got the space race in Go tier, the Industrial Revolution in S tier, ancient Egypt and China in A tier, which is like one of the most vibing times ever. You have the Renaissance, Greece, the Cold War. The Cold War was pretty okay. It was kind of mid.
It was alright.
The modern day, the Byzantine era, the Stone Age Homo sapien, the Iron Age. Then you got World War II, World War One, the first colonization of humans. This chopped ass bitch and the Bronze Age.
Where's the nigga? The first colonization of humans. You mean?
Bro, you just cut out. What'd you say?
I said, bro, you mean the first colonization of the New World, bro?
The New World. That's what you know what I meant, bro.
Yeah,
Not
we
a
said
few
cover
humans,
the
bro.
Great Pirate Era.
Not a few
Europe's
humans, bro.
been colonizing everywhere.
I meant like
Spain
the
and
Great
Europe?
Colonization, bro. That's what I meant. AV after this. I think I might go to bed after this, bro. Low key. I've been up all day. I'm tired as hell. I will, dude. Look, let me get my sleep tonight, and then I will stream all AV tomorrow until I gotta go to work. Cause the update is dropping tomorrow, so I'll be there to play it. And then yeah, we just got the Bronze Age, and then we have I don't even remember which one this one was, bro. This was.
How you gonna forget, bro? You made it.
I forget, dude. Hold on. This was like. It was whichever one had the Black Plague. It was this one. The one that wiped out like almost all of almost all of the East. For the most
Only
part.
the East, though. That's fine. It's only the East.
Yeah, it's only like, fucking like 70% of the human race.
Yeah, it's only
that just got
only
completely
70%.
wiped out by a single thing. Mm-hmm.
Exactly, only 70%. Also, the Black Plague could have been avoided. It really could have, if we were just cleaner.
Oh, it would have, yeah, but no, we're stupid, so.
We could have avoided it.
Yeah. Alright, but I mean, dude, this is the best that it gets. This is the definitive best time period to live in of all time. You can't beat this. Someone send this to any history teacher or history professor, bro. Name which one's which. Excuse me, I'll tell you, they'll say the same thing. Same thing. They won't say a single difference.
Okay.
This is perfect.
This is the peak list.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the tier list, boys.